In February 2013, a young traveler arrived alone in Los Angeles, excited to explore a new city. Her name was Elisa Lam, a quiet, thoughtful university student who loved writing and documenting her journey online. She checked into a historic hotel in downtown Los Angeles, an old building with faded glamour and a reputation few tourists fully understood. The first few days passed normally. Elisa explored the city, posted updates, and spoke to her parents daily. Then suddenly, the messages stopped. Inside the hotel, strange complaints began to surface. The roommates Elisa had been assigned asked the management to move her out. They said she was acting oddly, locking doors, leaving unsettling notes, and behaving in ways that made them uncomfortable. The hotel staff complied and placed her in a private room. That was the last time anyone could confirm seeing her. Days passed. No checkout, no calls, no sign of her leaving the building. 10 days later, investigators released security footage from one of the hotel elevators. The video was silent, grainy, and unsettling. Elisa entered the elevator and pressed several buttons. Instead of going anywhere, she stepped out, then back in. She leaned into the hallway, peering left and right, as if someone were standing just out of view. Her hands moved strangely, almost as if she were explaining something to an invisible presence. The elevator doors refused to close. For nearly a minute, Elisa paced, hid in a corner, stepped out again, then finally walked away down the hallway. That was the last recorded image of her alive. The video went viral. Millions watched. Everyone noticed the same thing. There was no one else in the frame. As the search continued, guests at the hotel began reporting a new problem. The water tasted strange. It was dark, with low pressure and a metallic smell. Some guests said they stopped drinking it altogether. Maintenance was called to investigate. A worker climbed to the roof where several large water tanks supplied the building. He approached one tank and lifted the heavy lid. Inside was a sight no one was prepared for. Elisa Lam's body floated silently in the water. She had been missing for 19 days. The tank was sealed. The rooftop door was locked. No alarms had been triggered. Access to the roof was restricted. There were no signs of a struggle. Her clothes were found floating separately. Investigators were left with impossible questions. How did she reach the roof alone? How did she climb into the tank? And most disturbingly, how did the lid close after her? Authorities later ruled her death an accidental drowning, suggesting a mental health episode may have played a role. But many details were never fully explained. The elevator behavior, the locked access points, the sealed tank, and the hotel itself, long associated with unexplained deaths, suicides, and violence, only deepened the mystery. Years later, the case remains etched into American history as one of the most disturbing unsolved stories. The elevator video is still online, still analyzed, still debated. Some believe Elisa was alone that night. Others believe she wasn't. And once you've watched the footage closely, one thought becomes impossible to ignore. Whatever she saw in that hallway was something the cameras couldn't see.